Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for another unboxing. My friend Phil has sent me a package all the way from Canada. Lots of Fun City editions, a very special Severin release, and something that was so atrocious he had to get rid of from his collection and send it into mine. So let's dive into this package and see what there is to offer here. So, like I said, lots of Fun City editions here. Now, unfortunately, I can't get them. I can't get them easily here in the UK as they've kind of stopped working with OCN, which is fair enough, and they've stretched out. But their films are so interesting looking. Like this triple pack they've got here. Seeing Red, 3 French vigilante thrillers. They put a trailer for this on the YouTube page, and it looked fantastic. We've got Shot Pattern, Street of the Damned, Blacklist from 1982 to 1984. It was the trailer that just made me go, yes, every one of these looks tremendous. They look all kind of gritty, violent, the kind of things that I love, and I need to get them. So Phil offered to get them for me, and I happily agreed. But there are some things that he sends that I just never heard of before, like Stranger's Kiss and other Fun City editions, which most of these are. So this is Hollywood 1955. Faced with 2 inexperienced actors, the director of Strange and Dangerous, a film within a film, encourages the leading lady and leading man to fall in love in real life, as so to provide heat needed for the film's inner romance. Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that. If Phil has sent me this one, then it must be good, even though I have never heard of it before. And the same goes for Deep in the Heart. This, I'm sure, is, yes, also known as Handgun, is a kind of revenge movie, or a revenge movie of some sort. Having left Boston to start a new job in Dallas, Kathleen soon makes friends and begins to enjoy her new life. Larry is immediately attracted to her, but Kathleen makes it clear she would rather have him as a friend than a boyfriend. At the end of one date, Kathleen gives Larry a peck on the cheek and dashes into her apartment, leaving Larry confused and angry. And on the next date, Larry is determined to get what he wants at gunpoint. The tables start to turn when Kathleen joins a local gun club and buys her own guns. Now she becomes a hunter on a vengeful mission. It's one of those movies where I can almost picture most of it's going to happen, and I'm already excited to check it out. Next up, we've got a recent Fun City edition release, and this is a Jeff Bridges film, and it's Bad Company. And this is one of those ones where I'm not sure if I've seen this before, and if I have, it must have been a long while ago because I don't remember too much about it. This is a tale of friendship and survival set during the days of the 1860s, focusing on a roguish group of runaways living there by their wits and natural instincts. 2 of them in particular are complementary opposites. Drew is a good boy from God-fearing stock in Ohio, out west to evade the draft, and Jake is a scruffy scoundrel, a saddle tramp not above a little larceny here and there. Yeah, terrific. And this is the title that Phil really wanted to get rid of here, and it's an indicator title, and it's an indicator 4K at that as well, which can't be sniffed at. It is Black Magic Rights. I was mildly curious when this came out, but I never pulled the trigger on it. Philip got it and said it's not good, and eagerly offered to offload it into my collection from his, which I thought, fair enough, I'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could possibly happen? And finally for this package is the absolutely phenomenal, and I do love this movie, and this is a very special edition. It is Opera, the 5-disc edition from Severin. It's got the book, it's got the film on UHD, it has the 2 cuts of the film. Yep, it's got the director's cut and the US cut. On the UHD, it's got 3 Blu-rays and the soundtrack CD and a book as well. These editions are not to be sniffed at. They are fantastic. Opera is a phenomenal movie. I love quite a lot of the camera movement, how he moves around the sequence, the idea of the colour that sellotapes these needles under the woman's eyes so she just can't look away from the horrific images that are being seared onto her brain. It's a wonderful idea, and I think it's done really well. One of the best Argento films. I was kind of surprised when I got to this one because a couple of friends had kind of put me off it a little bit, but when I watched it, I loved it, and I'm so glad to have it as part of my 4K Argento collection. In fact, I'm so eager. I might go and check this out tonight. Quite possibly. I think I might have to. It's terrific. Anyway, that's what Phil has sent me this time. A great bunch of awesomeness. There, just bring it back up and let you see it all. 8 films in total, of which I've only ever seen Opera. Possibly Bad Company a long while ago. So, fun times to check all these out. I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these titles. If you've picked them up, your thoughts on the presentation, on the film themselves, let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and ManVFilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.